Subhasri Sriram, ED and CFO at Sriram City Union, now joins Sriram and me in this conversation about their earnings. 3% up for the stock today. Sriram, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations. Brokerages are complimenting you on the good balance sheet in a very tough quarter. Ma'am, I just want to get a sense of how your costs on operational side have come down. There has been a slowdown in operating cost growth, and that's really where you're seeing a bit of a pickup coming in. You're in a very manpower intensive industry. How is the cost starting to come down even though credit costs remain elevated?
I think we have been building our manpower team for last 1.5 years. I think we are anticipating for growth. We had built quite a steady state of manpower, trained manpower. I think we have now started getting the benefit of scale. So we are actually looking at somewhere close to 40 or below 40 is cost to income ratio, which we are now finally started seeing. I think this is much of our efforts which we have been put in for years, has now started showing the results.
Ma'am, if you could just tell us when it comes to the asset quality, are you expecting any headwinds going ahead? As we know, you would be migrating to the 150 DPD NPL recognition as per RBI norms. So what's the kind of impact that you are looking to take when it comes to the fourth quarter?
It is going to be tough because it's a number which we are yet to completely internalize. Moving to 180 to 150, it's going to be tough. Though, yes, we will be complying with as on 31st March. We do expect this migration to be completely absorbed, internalized, maybe in one or two more quarters. And the impact will be on two counts. One is to the gross NPL is going to go up for us. And we will also have an impact of a marginal impact in terms of income reversal. But in terms of the ground reality, asset quality is steady. Customer payment track record and their efficiency continues to be very healthy.
Okay. So
there are no specific concerns.
So then, Ms. Sriram, then the numbers that will see a rise in the gross NPA side over the next 2 quarters are largely going to be just to meet the eye for the norm change and not things. So, but could you just put the numbers to it? Because I'm going to read it off a Morgan Stanley report this morning, which says management has said that the gross NPA ratio could rise from 3.3% currently, which is the 180-day DPD, to about 5% under the 150 DPD, which is FY16 and applicable. And if you look at the 120-day DPD, if you had to look at the current book, it could go to 7%. Are those estimates on the right track?
As I see today, as on today's book, if I were to do this migration as of 31st December, this will be the numbers. But again, depending on how this portfolio pans out and how the customers we are able to educate the customers, the numbers can move marginally both sides.
All right. Thanks for that, Ms. Sriram. I think the big takeaway there is the fact that asset quality remains stable even though there will be a rise in the gross NPA number because of the change in the RBI norms for these NBFCs. The Sriram City Union, the two-wheeler portfolio, especially outside the regional markets of Tamil Nadu and the traditional markets have done much better. Stock getting rewarded almost 3% up. But that's a wrap on the world of